Back to the charts, Big Boss Crypto, and today we'll once again take a look at Chainlink and why the financial institutions and the global elite wants Chainlink to be the number one coin. We take a look at an interesting article right here regarding BNY Mellon and why they want Chainlink to succeed and basically the potential behind Chainlink. We take a look at an interesting patent right here regarding DECO and basically how Chainlink will be the key middleware between all kinds of blockchains into the real world. And also, we take a look at the global elites such as Klaus Schwab and basically his book regarding Fourth Industrial Revolution and why he wants Chainlink to be the number one coin. So, without further ado, let's look at the charts. Alright, so shout out to this guy on Twitter called Crypto Black Mint, where he tweeted huge link news. BNY Mellon wants digital assets to be a part of every line of business. And the Twitter O'Loughlin, the digital business leader, clearance, and collateral management at BNY Mellon, enthusiastically spoke at last SmartCon event alongside Swift and DTCC. And if we take a look at the picture right here, we can see that BNY Mellon wants digital assets to be part of every line of business. And if you scroll further, the BNY Mellon's heads of enterprise tokenization sat down with Sergey to discuss how cross-chain interoperability is set to drive the success of digital assets in capital markets. And that Selena Nazarov announced that Swift is using the CCIP in initial proof of concept, which, if you have followed our videos, has just turned to beta. So we have gone from proof of concept to beta recently, which is helping the Swift network to become interoperable across nearly all blockchain environments. And this is something we've talked about many times, basically, with this being the future. And to explain this as easily as possible, Chainlink will be the key middleware between blockchains and the real world. So basically, as you can see in the picture right here, we have off-chain data events, which can be all kinds of agreements that we have today, business agreements, sports agreements, weather data agreements, all kinds of agreements that we have today, basically, that will be processed through Chainlink's Oracle networks, that will then be processed into smart contracts on all kinds of layer 1 blockchains, such as Bitcoin, HBARs, Avalanche AVAX, Ethereum, all kinds of blockchains, basically, that are layer 1s. And then through Chainlink's CCIP protocol will produce the agreements outputs that have been agreed upon in. So basically, Chainlink is the key to basically make this happen in real life. And also, if we take a look at this thing right here, shout out to Bob for Punk or Boba Fox on Twitter. My thing is the US government wants to crack down so bad on crypto. Why do they want to force themselves in on Link DECO patent so badly? Funny to think about, right? And as you can see right here on this patent, decentralized techniques for verification of data in transport security and other contexts. And the inventor right here is RGLA, which is basically the key research guy at Chainlink. So he has the highest position on there. And he's also involved in bigger organizations such as IC3. And also, if you scroll right here, the DECO decentralized oracles for TLS. This invention was made with the US government support under grant, blah, 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 of the National Science Foundation and Army Research Office, ARO, grant, blah, blah, blah. The US government has certain rights in the invention. So this is huge, basically. The US government is basically working closely together with Chainlink to make this CCIP protocol materialize and basically be the key we have for doing business and basically all kinds of transactions. We will go from the trust-based agreements that we have today to basically mathematically guaranteed contracts of tomorrow, which is smart contracts. So this is truly huge. And not only that, the key people behind the global financial elite that basically controls the all kinds of industries all around the world, the key people all loves Chainlink, especially in this video right here that we made, which is called Why Klaus Schwab, the chairman of the World Economic Forum, loves Chainlink. So if you want to learn more, we'll provide a link on top of the screen right here. But basically, as you can see, this book right here is where Klaus Schwab wrote positively about Chainlink being the key for basically transforming and revolutionizing business and society in his book, Shaping the Future of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, which, funny enough, has the Chainlink logo right here, the hexagon. And what you need to know about the financial and global elite, they all communicate through symbolism. So basically having the Chainlink symbolism basically right in front of you in the front of the book right here speak volumes. But anyway, if we take a look at the book right here, which is mentioning Chainlink, is called right here in this chapter, Shift 16, Bitcoin and the Blockchain. The tipping point, 10% of GDP will be stored on blockchain. By 2025, they basically believe that around 80 trillions of dollars will be on blockchains. And the positive impacts right here, increased financial inclusion in emerging markets, which is huge basically to basically bring people over to the banking sector in the emerging market countries, third world countries, for example. An explosion in tradable assets, as all kinds of value exchange can be hosted on blockchain, better property records in emerging markets, contracts and legal services increasingly tied to code linked to the blockchain to be used as unbreakable escrow or programmatically designed smart contracts. And this is key right here, together with the last point right here. Increased transparency, as blockchain is essentially a global ledger storing all transactions. And this is huge basically as they all want increased transparency so that they won't get, like for example, one part of a deal won't back out, one part might not get their money in some way, God knows how. So basically using Chainlink's CCIP protocol and basically the blockchain, they will prevent that from ever happening. And finally, here right here, smartcontracts.com, the former name of Chainlink, provides programmable contracts to do payouts between two parties once certain criteria have been met without involving a middleman, and that these contracts are secured on the blockchain as self-executing contractual states, which eliminates the risk of relying on others to follow through on their commitments. And this is huge, really. And this is why key people like Eric Schmidt, the guy who made Google to what it is today and basically changing billions of people's lives, is an advisor to the Chainlink team. As we can see right here, Eric Schmidt is an advisor helping build Chainlink. The former Google CEO supports a world powered by truth, and that Chainlink is a secret ingredient to unlocking the potential of smart contract platforms and revolutionizing business and society. Now, if this doesn't scream that Chainlink is the future, I don't know what does. That is all for me. Thanks so much for your time. Leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, or leave a dislike if you didn't. Please note that this is not financial or investment advice. This is only for educational and entertainment purposes only. This is Big Boss Crypto, the realest of the real crypto YouTubers. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Big Boss out.